Hi everyone, from this video we are going to start the entrepreneurship developments first unit, which is named entrepreneurship. In this video we are going to discuss about the first unit's topics: definition and introduction of entrepreneur, Scampioter's view of entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship versus small business, definition of entrepreneur and entrepreneur, characteristics of entrepreneur, classifications of entrepreneurship, and the various types of entrepreneurs. The first one is introduction and definition. The word entrepreneur was derived from the French word entreprendre, which means to undertake, and the definition of entrepreneur has been defined from the Merriam-Webster dictionary as: an entrepreneur is one who organizes, manages and assumes the risks of a business or enterprises. And next is Scampioter's view of entrepreneurship. He is an Austrian economist who defined entrepreneurship, placed an emphasis on innovations such as new products, new production methods, new markets and new form of organizations. Here the new products is related to the product is totally new to the market, and the next one is new product or the new production methods. It means previously we used to produce the goods or services by handmade through human resources. Later on it has transmitted to the machinery methods, and in recent terms we are having the new production methods like robotic or the 3D. And the next one is new markets. Even the product is existing in the markets or the industry, it will search of new products, such as example the Pulsar and Hero have not been introduced or entered the market in Africa until last 10 years, and now they have entered into the new markets. For example, Kia have entered the new market of in India from the last 2 years. And the next one is new form of organizations. For new products or the new markets creation, the various business partners will form on new organizations in the form of sole proprietary or the partnership or public or private limited companies or etc. Here we can take the same example that KTM has collaborated with the Bajaj and formed a new organization in India to enter the Indian market. And the next one is entrepreneurship versus small business. All people uses entrepreneur and small business simultaneously. That means they are parallel, but these two are differentiated by these small variations explained below. That is amount of wealth creation. Here the businessman or the small businessman will create a limited wealth, but the entrepreneur will create a large amounts of profits or wealth. And the next one is speed of wealth creation. Here the returns or the profits will be for a long time to acquire profits by an small industries or the small businesses, but the returns or the profits will be occurred very fast or the rapid to the entrepreneurs when he is succeeded. And the next one is risk. The entrepreneur will take the high risk, because if it was a low risk containing project, the remaining will enter and the opportunity does not exist. And the risk also differentiates the small business and the entrepreneur. The last one is innovation. Entrepreneurship involves of innovation greater than the small businesses in the form of service or the product. This differences the small businesses and the entrepreneur. The next one is definition of the entrepreneur and the definition of an intrapreneur. Here the definition has been defined by the J.B. Say as: an entrepreneur is a person who shifts the economic resources out of an area of lower productivity into an area of higher productivity. It means the entrepreneur will select the lower productivities from the economical resources and make them to high productivity or great yield. The next one is definition of intrapreneur. Here the intrapreneur is the employee of the entrepreneur. That means he takes the risks under the entrepreneur only. Example, manager innovates for a company. It means, for example, we have known about Sundar Pichai, who was and CEO of Google at present. Before, he has worked for a good product as an entrepreneur, such as while Mozilla Firefox has or Yahoo are leading the markets as an web browsers. He worked on the new product Chrome, which has included with a web search also. It has been included all the related aspects, such as where can we find maps and the pictures, images and the videos related to the search, etc. has been introduced in the same web browser and succeeded. That means he has taken the risk on behalf of the entrepreneur. If he had failed, his goodwill and job may be in risk. And the next one is characteristics of entrepreneur. There are various characteristics to become a good entrepreneur. That means the first one is an eye for opportunity. An entrepreneur is very much quick to see and grab opportunities. Here, when he sees the opportunity, he will grab it and projects it or implement it. And the next one is independence. Even many of the entrepreneurs work for the profits. His inner feeling is to become an own boss. That means by establishing his own business, he fulfills his desires as an independent and his own boss also. And the next one is an appetite for hard work. Starts from habitating or prepared to be hard-working person, he starts his own business. That means strongly believe that working hard will help in attaining their goals. And the next one is self-confidence. Entrepreneur must have self-confidence to face his all risks operating their own businesses. When he enters into the business, he will have high level of confidence that ultimately contributes to the success of venture or his own business. The next one is discipline. Discipline in terms of the use of economically, financially, and he do not like to waste time and complete the work as per the schedule. So the discipline is one of the characteristics of entrepreneurship. Next one is judgment. Judgment helps the individual or the entrepreneur to be successful. He does not depend on the relatives or the friends for making a correct judgment. He prefers the experts or the analysis the problem and take the correct judgment. So it is one of the characteristics of entrepreneur. Next one is ability to accept change. As the business changes regularly in many forms due to the needs of customers, competitors, he need to accept the change according to the tastes of the customers or the competitors and develop his product or go to the new markets. And the next one is make stress work from them. It involves a physical and as well as mental stress. Entrepreneurs are capable of working for long hours in the industry or an enterprise to take the profits or make the success of his own business. So he faces the stress at the time of work. And the next one is need to achieve. He has an inner self motives that achievement is his winning. So he need to achieve is his secondary drive to become personally successful. And the next one is focus on profit, because every individual or the successful entrepreneur will be calculated on making profits only. So he will be successful when he focuses on the profits only. The next one is risk bearing. He faces the risk in moderate and very calculated, but he do not go as in gamble model. That means he calculates the risk and starts his own business to make profits. And the next one is locus of control. It includes of the he is having his self control to own ability to control the consequences influencing by the outside market environment, and rather than trying his luck, he controls his own self, that believing strongly that he can govern and shape his own business success. And the next one is creative and innovators. It separates from all the that successful entrepreneurs are innovators. They continually put their efforts for introducing new products, new methods of production, new markets, as we prescribed above. And the next one is leadership, which includes of motivating, inspiring and guiding the group of members to attain the goals or make his own business success. And the last one is ability to mobilize resources. These resources includes of man, material, money, markets, which need to be mobilized for successful to become a successful entrepreneur and to success his business. And the next one is classification of entrepreneurship. Here until 1980s, according to Hans Kohlhammer, there were only 5 categories or classifications, namely administrative, opportunistic, acquisitive, incubative and imitative. Later on, while the increase of the industry or the markets, they were introduced classifications up to 9 classifications, which are as follows. The first one is administrative entrepreneurship. This category is centered around administrative techniques, that means total quality management, job redesigning, new techniques of doing work, etc. comes under administrative entrepreneurship. That means these classification will run only on the type of administrative skills of an entrepreneur. The next one is opportunistic entrepreneurship. Here the entrepreneurs look for an opportunity. If there was no opportunity, he does not concentrate on any business. The concentration or opportunity may be in the form of failure products of other businesses or new products which are in need for the consumers are identified, and this opportunity is exploited as his first hand in this opportunistic entrepreneurship. And the next one is acquisitive entrepreneurship. Here he learns from others' competences. That means he does not fear of the failures of others. He collects the chances or the positives from the others' failures or the competences and make his business successful. And the next one is incubative entrepreneurship. It means it involves of the new ideas and ventures within the organization. That means you take an example of Microsoft. Initially they have prepared or manufactured the systems only. Later on they have captured the market internally, that is they used to develop the OS, that is operative systems, and various products like Microsoft Office, Microsoft PowerPoint, or the various softwares related to the Microsoft, which comes under the incubative entrepreneurship. And the next one is imitative entrepreneurship. In simple means that is a franchisee. Here the entrepreneurs or the goods or services will be operating in the market under a franchise agreement with a minor modifications to the local conditions, that he will change in small changes and take an franchisee which will suit for his own local markets, can be called as imitative entrepreneurship. Next one is private entrepreneurship. It means it is started or the undertaken by the private sector, that means private entrepreneurship. The relationship between the private and the government is separate. The private entrepreneurship will be, all the control will be in the private only. That means private individuals or the private industries. And next is public entrepreneurship. Here the governments will undertake the industries. That means they will initiate the establishment of industries, such as we don't have any telecommunications at 80s 70s or before. There is only service provider like BSNL. Later on, the private entrepreneurs have been introduced or entered the markets. That is the ownership of an government will be treated as public enterprise or the public entrepreneurship. And the next one is individual entrepreneurship. Here the business is undertaken by an individual and initiated by an individual, called as an individual entrepreneurship. And the last one is mass entrepreneurship. Here it is useful for increasing the small and medium enterprises in a country. Here this mass entrepreneurship motivates the general public in mass, that means large quantities. For example, a tea time has been started and he has been succeeded very well, and following that in a large quantity they have introduced the same type of outlets by an individual by their own brands, that is Tea Tree, Tree World, etc. In this mass introduction of same product can be called as mass entrepreneurship. And the next one is types of entrepreneurs. Here the types of entrepreneurs can be based on various types, that is business, technology, motivation, growth, development, and others. Here the business, the types of entrepreneurs basing on the business is he a business entrepreneur, industrial entrepreneur, trader entrepreneur, or corporate or agricultural entrepreneur. And coming to the next one is using the technology entrepreneur. He is the entrepreneur is technical entrepreneur, non-technical entrepreneur, or the professional entrepreneur. And the next one is motivational entrepreneurs. In this type, he started his business with the pure intention of, that is pure entrepreneur, or motivated by the others, that is motivational entrepreneur or motivated entrepreneur, or spontaneous entrepreneur, means opportunistic entrepreneur. And the next one is growth entrepreneur, which helps his growth in normal speed or super speed, that means super growth entrepreneurs. Example, the growth of an entrepreneur will be normal in cases of, that is he will be succeeded for 10 years, 5 years, or minimum of 2 years he will be succeeded. In case of super growth entrepreneurs, he will be succeeded in within a days. In recent term, we are hearing the name of entrepreneur called Elon Musk, who is a super growth entrepreneur, and he also comes under the private entrepreneurs. From the above, which has been, we classified that an private entrepreneurship, which he is only the entrepreneur having an private space station. He is called as a private entrepreneurship classification. And the next one is stages of development. In this type of development stages, whether the entrepreneur is related to the first generation entrepreneur, or moderate generation entrepreneur, or classical entrepreneur. And the last one is this entrepreneur types is related to the micro entrepreneur, small entrepreneur, or basing on the gender, male entrepreneur or female entrepreneur, and the basing on the location also, the male and rural or urban entrepreneurs, etc. And here, for example of our general consideration, I am speaking our local entrepreneurs, such as you take an Flipkart. Even though eBay, Amazon are having their own share in the world market, the Indian company which was established his own new product is by online sales is Flipkart. It means it was started by two individuals only at the starting with an investment of nearly 30 lakhs. They have not got a single order for minimum of 45 days. Even they have received an order, the order was not at their store. For that, one of his partner has been gone to the order, that is he have received the book of a certain novel and located the book at a distance of 150 kilometers distance from his location in a bookstore. He has approached the bookstore at the same night and have consigned or parceled the book to the consumer. It was the first experience of that entrepreneurs. And coming to the same, like Redbus, now it has been invested by the IBIBO related to the Reliance Industries. They have been started their Redbus, that means all for the traveling facility to book tickets. We will search on the Redbus. It is one of the booking app of traveling on private buses. Now RTC also have been included. They have started with a minimum capital of 15 lakhs. But later on, after a growth of 15 to 17 years, the Reliance have been invested and purchased the Redbus with 300 crores. See, the struggle of an entrepreneur started from 30 lakhs and the profits have been received at the age of 10 to 15 or above 15 years. But after the success of the entrepreneur, the venture capitalists like Reliance has been purchased the app with huge amounts. And coming to the same, like Swiggy, who is an individual from an Andhra Pradesh, started Swiggy. Even though Zomato is having its own market, he started his own business and proved as an entrepreneur. Here, like this, there are various entrepreneurs in our market. That means entrepreneur in simple words can be treated as one who started his own business with his new product. That means here we should underline the new product. We can also discuss about the incorporation of businesses, forms of business organizations, and its advantages and disadvantages of incorporation, and role of entrepreneurship in economic development and startups in the next video.